Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I thought let's talk about motivation, how to find motivation within you. What are the easy tips on how to sustain motivation, and what are the sort of habits you should probably get yourself into to find a major impact on your life in a positive way. So today I'll share with you 5 main tips and hacks that I've prepared for you. Most of them are common sense, of course, but I thought I would just dwell a little bit deeper into why those are the hacks that I've picked. So first and foremost is to wake up early. And waking up early is especially important right now in the situation that we're in, the circumstances. It's really tempting to just lay in bed till your first meeting of the morning. But trust me, if you get up a couple of hours at least before your workday starts, you're giving yourself plenty amount of time to get ready, have time for yourself, have that little 10-minute window in the morning when you're not rushing to anything, where you're just enjoying your cup of tea or enjoying a cup of coffee and having a little bit of breakfast and just sort of a peaceful moment in the morning to prepare you for the rest of the day. And that will really set the tone for the rest of your day. And also, if you wake up a lot earlier than you normally would, you would also find that by lunchtime you feel so proud and so accomplished of things that you've achieved already. Which, for example, if you start your workday at 10, for example, it's lunchtime at 12, you're not necessarily going to do a lot in those 2 hours, but waking up early gives you that peaceful amount of time where you can work away on your project, for example, before any emails start flooding in when people get into the office at around 9 or 10, and you can really just concentrate on your work for an hour or so. So I really recommend getting up early. And some studies have actually shown that people who do get up early are happier on average. And I know it's really hard to reset your sleeping pattern, especially if you're working from home. But if you get up early, couple of days, you're probably going to feel tired if you went to bed quite late, but then your sleeping pattern will automatically reset itself, because then you'll be feeling quite tired by night time, so you would go to bed automatically earlier anyway. So it's just a great tip. It worked really well for me. I always used to be a night owl. I really disliked getting up early, but once I got into that routine, I found that I was a lot more efficient at everything I was doing, and just in general I felt more at peace with everything. So yeah, it also reduces the amount of stress that you're having. And the second tip of this video is to have a planner. I like to just bullet point a few things each day that I'm doing, whether it's an important email I have to remember to send out, or it's something to do in a lab, or your experiment, or your analysis, or your project. Maybe there is an important presentation coming up. And what I like to do is I like to tackle smaller tasks first thing in the morning, so that I have a clear mind and clear slate to delve deeper into a task that, for example, requires more work and more time, so that you don't have to think about other things on the back of your mind for the rest of the day. Number 3 is, of course, exercise. We all know by now the importance of exercise. Exercise increases your mitochondrial mass in your muscles. It really helps with your metabolism. It really helps with giving that extra boost of energy for you. It has amazing properties, not just for your muscles, but also for your brain. And you know, exercise would really help you sleep better. It would help you take a proper break from your work and detach from your work, so you can really rest. And in general, even if you're tired, and if you do even a 10-minute workout, it would completely change the rest of your day. Trust me, even on the laziest of days, if you push yourself to just do that 10-minute workout, or a very brisk walk, for example, outside, that would completely change your mindset for the rest of the day. So I really recommend it. you know, nobody's asking for you to do, for example, like 1 hour HIIT workout or something really high intensity. It can be low impact as well, but it would still really help you. And it also increases sensitivity to insulin. It increases insulin production from your pancreas as well. So it prevents diabetes, it prevents obesity, and of course, it's just great for overall well-being as well. So exercise is just amazing. I didn't exercise for years when I was at uni, and now I really regret it. But now, since the lockdown, I got myself back into exercising and I couldn't be happier. And number 4 is to take regular breaks. We all know how daunting or how stressful some working days could be. So it is a great way to sort of switch your brain off, is to take regular breaks. If you find yourself that you're stuck on something, you're probably not really likely to come up with a solution if you keep obsessing over a certain task. So it just would be great if you could walk away from it, refresh your mind. You don't have to work hard all the time. There is a really famous Nobel Prize winner called Paul Nurse who actually said that if you're working hard all the time, you're probably moving into the same direction, so you're less likely to find more creative solutions for your problem. So it's crucial to take regular breaks and refresh and come back to your work refreshed, potentially with new ideas. Because have you ever noticed that your brain is likely to come up with some new imagination or new creativity or new solutions when you're not really thinking about that task? And it's just fascinating. And finally, tip number 5 is sleep. If your sleeping pattern is ruined, it's likely that you're gonna wake up in the morning feeling horrendous, and you might not want to start work on time, or you might just feel drained for the rest of the day and not work as effectively. So I suggest going to bed early and waking up early will really help with that. And sleep is important for our memory consolidation in the brain. It's absolutely vital to prevent diseases like dementia. It has been shown that people with dementia don't sleep very well, and you know, sleeping in general is so crucial for our cognitive function. It's been shown in many tests, many studies, that people who don't sleep well perform much worse on different cognitive tasks. So it's important to keep our brains healthy, sleep well, get your 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night if you can. And yeah, this is my final tip. So 5 great hacks to sustain your motivation. I know that some of those hacks might take days to get into the habit of doing it, but once you're in this habit and in this loop and it's sustained, you will find great differences to your life. And I hope this video helps you, and all the best wishes, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much for supporting my channel, and if you could subscribe, I would really appreciate it. Thank you.